Time now for sports on 104.7 The Cave. Here's Ned Reynolds.
Mike, the intern, Ned Reynolds, in the studio Thursday morning. The Bears at home last night. Did they get the win?
They did not get the win and did not play as though they should get the win. Sam Houston came in here out of Huntsville, Texas, and their stats would prove to be very much a positive factor for them. They're a very offensive-oriented team. They averaged 83 points a game coming in, and they won the game 80-71 over the Bears. Shot 54% from the field. That was pretty good. Now, the Bears didn't do badly, 71 points, but it was the height differential, in my opinion, that made the difference. The Bears are not huge up front. This team is. Now, they had a star player on their team named, and get this is one of the most unusual names in America, Po' Boy King. Now, Po' Boy King was a transfer to Sam Houston from North Carolina Central. He was their leading scorer. Bears held him to 7 points. But they could not stop the big 6'10" Serbian kid, Ilic, who had a big night. He was able to overcome anything that the Bears threw. The Bears have Michael Otse-Bonsu underneath. He's 280 pounds, but he's 6'4". He can use that force very effectively, but when you're up around the rim and high on the backboards, 6'10" is usually going to get the measure of a 6'4" kid, and it really made the difference. That's 6 straight wins now for Sam Houston State. The Bears tried hard, couldn't get it done, and lose the game 80-71. Tough one for Missouri State. Ends a 2-game winning streak.
So, some NFL teams, I feel like, are winning the lottery as far as getting new OCs and new coaches. Some are not. Your thoughts on the new coach in Cleveland?
It's Todd Monken, and he is a very highly respected offensive coordinator. Now, he has been a head coach, but it was in college at Southern Mississippi down in Hattiesburg, and he was only there a relatively short time. But Monken has been the OC, offensive coordinator, for the Baltimore Ravens most recently, and that's where the Cleveland Browns got him. I think that's what they're doing. They're hoping to cash in with an offense-oriented coach and a coaching staff that understands Shedeur Sanders and some of the young talent that they do have. Anyway, it's no real surprise, but Todd Monken is the new head coach of the Cleveland Browns.
Did you read the article the author from the Casey Star put out yesterday? He was one of the voters for the Hall of Fame ballot.
What did he vote on?
Well, he didn't vote for Belichick, and this is why. You know how everyone was like, oh, it was him, he had it out for Bill, blah, 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 whoever it was. That wasn't the case. He said the reason why that was because of the way the ballot was presented to the voters. And basically they had a choice of 3 out of 5. And he goes, 3 of those coaches, it was literally their last chance to get in. And even though all 5 of them deserve to be put in, the league says you can only pick 3, and it has to be the guys that have their last chance, because Bill's going to get in next year. So it was just the media taking a story and running with it and making it a bigger deal. But again, I think it's kind of strange that the league makes them vote that way, because, I mean, every now and then you are going to get these legacy coaches that it's like, hey, we got to get this guy in or he's not going to get in. He definitely deserves to be in. But then you got Bill Belichick, who's also on the ballot at the same time. I see the conundrum. But again, it's like no one had it out for him. And he was like, Spygate didn't play into it. It wasn't like that at all. So chill out, everybody. And while you're chilling out and freezing your butt off this weekend, watch some golf.
Little golf at La Jolla, California, which is down in the San Diego area. And this is the Farmers Insurance Open. It's not one of the, it is to me, but it isn't one of the big paydays. It's $9,600,000. That's the cash prizes that's the whole field. The big ones are $20 million. But be that as it may, some of the big names aren't there. The biggest name coming into this one is Bruce Koepka. And why is that a big name? Because he is making the transfer from the LIV Tour to the PGA Tour, and this will be his debut back on the old golf tour where they are coming. Patrick Reed has also wanted to come back from LIV, but he won't be eligible until later on in August. But that's when they'll tee off at La Jolla Torrey Pines. It's a very tough course. It's a famous course. It's one that Tiger Woods in his prime absolutely dominated, and we'll see what happens with the Farmers Open, which does begin today.
What's the purse on that thing?
$9,600,000. The winner will get about probably $1.5 million, $1.6 million, somewhere around there.
Man. Missouri State Bears couldn't get it done, but what about those Lady Bears? Where are they next?
Lady Bears will play tomorrow night. They're on the road. They go to Newark, Delaware, and then to Lynchburg, Virginia to play Delaware and Liberty. And that'll be back-to-back coming up this weekend. Missouri State's Lady Bears are 12-7 on the year. They do need to get well. They're coming off a loss to Louisiana Tech. No embarrassment. La Tech, folks, is one of these storied programs in America. But be that as it may, they play tomorrow and Sunday. Drury's teams play tonight and Saturday. The Panthers teams will be at Lewis University, which is in Romeoville, Illinois. Where is Romeoville? It's a suburb of Chicago. And Lewis is a pretty good team. Then the Drury teams go up to Fayette, Iowa, and play Upper Iowa University. These are conference games. Need to do well. Think they will do well. Can overcome the cold weather, but the games are inside, so that makes the big difference.
Just the travel arrangements make it a little chilly. Still any drama happening down under?
Well, it is still going on as we speak. Now, keep in mind, they're the next day. It's Friday down there. And these are the women's semifinals. Already, Aryna Sabalenka is in. She won her match. She is playing for the championship on Saturday. Okay, what about the second one? Well, that's Elena Rybakina, and she is playing Jessica Pegula, the last American remaining in the semifinals, and they are still in progress as we speak, and they are in a tiebreaker in the second set. Now, Rybakina did win the first set 6-3. Pegula is in the lead in the tiebreaker. They finished the regulation portion of it at 6-6. So you play a tiebreaker now, and Pegula has a 6-5 lead. So if Pegula wins that tiebreaker, then they go to a third and final set. The men play their semifinals later on tonight, and yeah, Novak Djokovic will be there. But I've got to like him, Mike. First of all, the guy's a 10-time Australian winner, one of the all-time greats of the game and all that, but he is 38 years old, and he should have been, and he admits this, I shouldn't be here. Said, I should have lost this match. He was up against an Italian player, Lorenzo Musetti, yesterday, and Musetti has him down, has Djokovic down 2-0. There's just no way. Novak says in his post-match interview, hey, I'm on the plane on the way home. I'm already making arrangements. That's what I'm thinking about. But Musetti got injured. He hurt his leg. Up 2-0 and dominating the match, hurt his leg, could not continue, couldn't run. And Novak says, folks, I don't belong here, but I'll take it.
I know he doesn't need the money, but they get a little bit of cash for getting further advanced into the tournament.
Oh yeah,
right?
the higher you go, you are much better rewarded.
It's just crazy to me. He's just getting paid, and he's just standing there going, "Oh, sorry, he got hurt, buddy. Cash me in."
Yeah, but you're right. He doesn't need the money. This is one of the all-time greats, and he is a multi-millionaire.
That's just insane. So I know it kind of feels like we're in the lull right now as far as all the excitement of certain sports have kind of come to an end and all that, but there are still some good stuff coming up on the calendar.
We have a weekend here that's rather interesting because this is a Hall of Fame weekend plus a celebration weekend. On Saturday night, the Bears had their first pitch celebration. This is one of the earliest of those celebrations that I remember. It's usually in very early February. This year it's in January because of the crowd and because this is the time the Bears could get one of their great players back in here. And for all the celebration. It takes place at the Bill Rowe Training Center. Starts at 5 o'clock on Saturday evening. There is a meal to be served. There's an auction, the interview with the star player Bill Miller, who will be here, one of the Bears' all-time greats, one-time Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Year in 1993, Boston Red Sox star when they won the World Series in 2004, and we'll be interviewing him on Saturday night. Then he is also, the reason he's here, as well as the Bears' first pitch, is because he's being inducted into the Missouri Sports Hall of Fame, which is Sunday afternoon. That's at 12 noon is when all the ceremonies begin out at the E-Plex and the fairgrounds, and it's a very nice cast of individuals who will be there. It's a very entertaining way to spend a Sunday afternoon.
Definitely a lot of fun, and like I said, there's a lot going on, so do not feel like you can't go watch anything. Neds, have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.